$10, 260,000 dong. That is my entire food budget today. I am 22, and my parents are hardworking farmers. Every single penny counts in our house. Today, I might completely ruin my budget on some very expensive live shrimp. And later, a magic surprise happens in my pocket when I thought I was broke. But at the very end of this video, I will show you exactly how much food I got for a few days. Hi, I am new. Welcome back to my quiet village. Let's see if $10 can actually buy happiness, or at least dinner. This is my local country market. It is quite empty today. Since the pandemic, the economy went down. People around here are saving more money. We only buy what we really need. Let's see what is inside. First, I bought some garlic. Garlic is an indispensable spice in Vietnamese cuisine, especially used to make garlic chili fish sauce. It costs 10,000 Vietnam dong. They sell so many things here. You can find washing powder right next to fresh beans and nuts. Look at this meat stall. The fresh meat is sold directly on the table. In Vietnam, traditional markets do not have cooling areas like big supermarkets. Can you guess what this is? A true village classic. Pickled eggplant with shrimp paste. I am buying this small dish. It costs 10,000 dong. That is about 40 cents. Can you buy any food for 40 cents in your country? Tell me. Last video, Rufaya El Haj commented, "Love you girl. Thank you so much for the love." As I said before, I always buy vegetables at the market. They are much fresher and cheaper than the supermarket. The lady gives me 1 kilo of okra, a cabbage. I also selected some fresh and delicious tomatoes. All of this for 30,000 dong, about $1.20. For the countryside, this market is actually huge. There is something you might not know about Vietnamese village markets. Every few years, these areas are put up for bidding. Rich people bid to win the whole space. Local sellers must pay daily rent to the winner. It is a tough system. The small sellers just try to survive. They wake up at 3 in the morning to set up. Every vegetable they sell helps pay that rent. My family are farmers, so I deeply understand this struggle. We know exactly how hard it is to earn a single dollar from the dirt. Walking through here, I see my parents in their tired faces. Anyway, enough sad thoughts. Are you guys still watching? If you are, drop a heart in the comments. Now, I will buy some shrimp. This is a poor village market, but look, they still have an aerator machine to keep the seafood alive. These shrimp are swimming, very fresh. I decide to treat myself today. I buy 1 kilo of live shrimp for 100,000 dong. That is about $4. This is my biggest purchase today. It takes a huge bite out of my $10 budget. Let's do the math. 40 cents for eggplant, $1.20 for veggies, and $4 for shrimp. My total spent is about $5.60. I still have almost half my budget left. I feel rich today. Just kidding. But buying fresh seafood always feels like a luxury when you grow up eating mostly rice. The lady packs the shrimp carefully. I am dreaming of garlic shrimp, but my basket is not full yet. Let's keep moving. I walk back to the vegetable section. I need a little more green. I buy 1 kilo of green beans. It costs 10,000 dong. That is only 40 cents. Another great deal to balance out my expensive shrimp. Next stop is a bit sour. Here we have pre-processed sour bamboo shoots. We soak them to make them less bitter and keep them fresh much longer. I buy half a kilo. There goes another 20,000 dong, or 80 cents. My budget is slowly melting away. Fruit time. We have reached my favorite stall. I absolutely love fruit. The friendly uncle here knows me well. He gives me 2 big kilos of sweet rambutan. It costs me a little more money from my tight budget. Total spent is adding up fast, but fresh fruit is always worth it. What is next down this road? They also sell beautiful flowers here. But wait, do not be foolish and buy these to give to your girlfriend. In Vietnam, these specific flowers are strictly used for worship. We put them on the altar for our ancestors during the full moon. If you give these on a romantic date, you will be single very quickly. It is a funny cultural rule, but very important to remember. The ancestors get the yellow chrysanthemums, not the living. I will save my money and just admire them from here. My basket is getting heavy. The market is deep and full of secrets. Let's explore further. Walking deeper, you can see so many stalls, but very few customers. Is the economy still hurting? Or are people just abandoning markets for modern supermarkets? For me, I go wherever the food is good, cheap, and convenient. This market is my home. I decide to buy some black beans. They are perfect for a sweet soup on a hot day. There goes a little more money flying out of my wallet. My $10 budget is almost crying now. I really hope I have enough left. Let's do a final count soon. Here is everything I bought inside the market. The grand total is 210,000 dong, about $8.40. Do you think this is a fair price? I feel pretty proud of myself. I still have 50,000 dong left. That is exactly $2. Can you guess what I will buy with my final $2? Let's go outside. At the market gate, there is a very sweet lady selling sweet potatoes. Four kilos take 40,000 dong. $1.60. They are huge. Let's see what else she has. She sells almost everything you need. Eggs, onions, garlic, and even fermented fish sauce. This is the charm of a village market. One person is an entire grocery store. She waves at everyone passing by. Look at her beautiful smile. I will wave back on behalf of all of you watching. Hello, Auntie. Here is the final pile of food I bought today. Look at all these colors. But wait, I cannot leave yet. There is a young boy collecting parking fees. It costs 5,000 dong for my bike. That is 20 cents. I hand him the money. Now I only have 5,000 dong left from my original $10. Oops! Wait a minute. I just found a crispy 100,000 dong bill deep in my jacket pocket. That is a $4 miracle. A poor girl's jackpot. I am so happy. I completely forgot about this money. Since I have it, let's make a quick stop at the local grocery store. This local grocery store has absolutely everything, from fresh milk to sweet condensed milk. I decide to buy some condensed milk and yogurt. The total is 53,000 dong. That is about $2.10. We use condensed milk for our iced coffee. It is a daily requirement for survival in Vietnam. Now my magical extra money is cut in half. Sometimes I worry about the future. Being poor means constantly calculating every single purchase in your head. It is exhausting. But finding a surprise $4 and buying yogurt? That makes today a victory. Let's go see the final result. I am back home. In my hands, I am holding every single thing I bought this morning. Let's remember our open question. How many meals can a poor farmer's daughter get with this budget? With this big pile of fresh vegetables, a full kilo of live shrimp, sweet potatoes and fruit. I can easily feed my family of 3 for at least 2 to 3 days. We will have shrimp stir-fry, sour bamboo shoot soup, boiled okra, and sweet rambutan for dessert. It takes effort to shop at the chaotic local markets, but the reward is huge. You do not need a lot of money to eat well if you know where to look. Let's do a quick final review of all my food. This morning I started with exactly $10, 260,000 dong. I am ending the day with just a few coins left, plus my lucky pocket money. I consider that a huge success for a village girl. Now, I have a question for you. Half my budget went to fresh seafood today. Smart or stupid? Be honest in the comments. I read every single one. Thank you so much for joining my simple life today. Please subscribe to support my journey. Next time, I am taking you somewhere very different. We will explore a poor family's cemetery. See you then.